to open the stream with, just so you should enjoy it.
Oh man.
Anywho, welcome
Damn it,
back,
Chris.
everybody. What did Chris do?
Well, we're
Anywho.
streaming, we can't say it again.
That's fair.
Whoa.
Jesus, can someone take the mic away from the dog's mouth?
Oh my gosh.
So, welcome back. If anyone who is watching the stream, welcome, and I'm bet you're wondering how we got here. Well, party continued their travels, moving through the wastes, continuing discussing possible ways and what exactly it meant to be investigating this disappearance for the broker. You encountered a manticore type creature, but slightly different than anything any of you have ever seen or studied. You were able to make pretty quick work of it with very little damage or casualties. All after waking up in various states of exhaustion, magically crippled, magically advanced, and other results from the wild magic that appears to permeate throughout the wastes here. But as you guys continued your day, you reviewed your contract with the broker to find that it was pretty vague on the terms of what you were needing to do, and kind of just gave you an idea of remembering that nobody he's ever sent to this job ever came back. So maybe they were incompetent, and maybe they just were weaker than you guys. Who's to say? But it's your
Most
job
likely.
to find out. As the second full day here around this giant, hole in the ground came to a close. Saishori, after Ravi with his incredibly enhanced perceptive abilities, noticed a structure, a caravan of some sort in distance. You went invisible and flew to see this kind of, again, large tented area with several other side tents and kind of bustling with people walking about happy. You heard sounds of, murmurs and laughter, and then as you got closer, you heard the sound of music. Carnival music. You found a circus in the middle of the waste. Cautious but intrigued, the party decided, after reading up with Shaishori, to attend the circus. Good times were had by most. Money was lost on games of chance. Chance in quotation marks. You met some interesting characters and circus folks, and just general people, and find out like who travels to a circus in the middle of the waste with their children. But finding nothing too out of place, you decided to attend this evening's show. As the circus kicked off, you watched as several acts of different, magics and entertainment and clowns and performers took the stage until about maybe an hour or so into the performance, a wizard, a magician of sorts, took center stage and called for audience participation, and had one of the guests attending join him on stage as she was placed into a large kind of box structure, um, taking out a comically large saw, started to saw her in half. And as it got about halfway through, you all heard as the woman screamed throughout in terror as blood spurted out of the box. You heard screams come throughout the audience as you turned to see clowns that had been generally entertaining turn weapons upon the audience members. And once more, some of the audience members started to decay and rot rapidly. The smell in the tent itself started to change rapidly as you saw hordes of undead and clowns and performers. To which battle ensued. And that's where we're picking up.
Yay.
For anybody watching at home, this is probably about, I don't know, maybe a third of the zombies that were here when we started. Party's been doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Other than the portion that was pushed together to make this lovely fellow. giant
It's my brother.
corpse thing. But picking up where we left off, it was my turn. Yay, my turn.
No.
Oh yes.
Damn it.
First, I'm gonna make a bunch of wisdom saving throws because that's how we start turns. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a yeah. That's cool. I mean, let's just make it easy. These are not very wise zombies. Let's go ahead and roll me off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies. That and that. Okay, cool. Rolling. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Short, go ahead and roll 3d8 for me. Fail. Pass. Fail. All right. You watch as this zombie disappears. He's gone.
Oh my.
All right, now it's my turn to actually do some stuff. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna start with I need Suji, Saishori, Nikolai, Ravi. Please give me dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Roll for Ravi. I roll pretty good. You should also roll for Nikolai. Still
Saishuri buff hitting everyone.
10 feet, yes. So everyone should get a +4 to that. It's not gonna help Saishori, but everyone else makes the save. Cool. So Saishuri, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Everybody else
die.
takes 4.
I'm out of monkey form.
Monkey goes down.
Point of theme.
I'm down to 12.
Place Suji here. That's not Suji. That's not even remotely Suji. That's Suji. There we go. Cool. Re-adding different Suji to turn order. Up. Yep.
9 temporary hit points left.
There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's see. This dude is going to 1 of 10. Gonna take a swing at Saishori. That's gonna hit.
Where's he?
It's the big guy.
Um, I'm gonna chronal shift ahead.
Shifting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We know why no one came back.
It's gonna be
Throwing that guy.
Saishura has 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
That's that attack. I don't have to move, so I'm going to attack Nikolai.
No.
You moved them on top of my character, just so you know.
I moved him back. He's probably he's over here.
Reload them.
That's definitely gonna hit Nikolai. 13 damage. All right, that is the zombies over here. That is the Barrow Ghost. Time for clowns. I'm gonna shoot Suji. I'm not gonna shoot Suji. This one will shoot at Ravi. I do not shoot Ravi. Neat. It's those two.
We're being shot from the tower?
No, from the clowns.
Oh, okay.
They got
No one in
another
the tower's ever done anything yet.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right. Rolling for General Mayhem over here. Very good. That goes away. That goes away. Bam. Cool. Couple more zombies down on that bench. You're going to keep wandering up. You are gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get into melee with 7.
How dare you?
Bad idea.
Will I get attack of opportunity if they move towards me, or is that just to run away?
Just away.
Okay.
Unless you're Suji.
Oh,
see suit.
The
Uh,
pole arm master.
I bet he is.
Let's see. That's going to be two slave attacks. 2. Rolling. That's a 24 and a dirty 20.
They both hit.
Neat.
Yeah.
That. Alright, that's not that good. Plus 5. That is 13 points reduced to 6 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit, that's a lot better. 16 plus 5 is 21, so reduced to 10 points of bludgeoning on the second.
Okay. I don't like him. Dairy.
That's that. You are currently hovering, and he has to actually make a save for Vinteth's Spirit Guardians.
Aha.
That makes it. Go ahead and roll. Half damage. 6 points to him. Cool. Rolling to maintain concentration. Be Gucci.
Dude.
I'm going to hover back a little bit. I didn't like Valir jumping and slapping me, so I'm gonna shoot him with a firebolt. Nope. Still working off being slapped in midair by a stick. Shoots off into the ground next to Valir's feet. Cool. That's their turn. That's that. Alright. That brings us to Saishori. Give me a death saving throw.
Okay.
That's one failure. Spirit Guardian's down. Go knock that off. Don't have that anymore. That's that. Okay. After Saishori. Ravi, you're coming up. I'm going to monologue for a second, though.
Okay.
Cool. As the fray's happening around you, you see again, your eyes are getting swarmed by these zombies, the clowns laughing and shooting off these like weird pop guns. The stench from some of these larger rotting, corpses and mangled messes of body parts, kind of cutting throughout all the noise, though, coming from up. Your attention is kind of drawn to like those two pillars at the front. You just hear a loud clapping noise, just constant. Live entertainment has been a very long time. How are you all faring? Looks like you might need some help.
Do
Who's talking?
yeah? Can I see who's talking?
From ground level, none of you see where you can hear it's coming from up top of one of those two pillars from the front where the VIP seating is. But you do not have visual as those are a good, 25, 30 feet off the ground.
Any recognition of the voice at all?
No, none of you would have any context for the voice.
Okay.
Just say the word. Just know it comes at a price. Meantime, I'll enjoy the show. Top the round, Ravi, you're up.
Okay. Current position for me is accurate.
Yes. Yep, everyone's good.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action healing word on Zaishori.
All right.
Zaishori, get back up. For my action, I will drop the statue for the goat of terror, and I will mount it.
Big goat.
Mm-hmm.
Make him goat big. This is the big one, right?
Yeah, they're all technically large.
Cool.
Can I get control of it?
Yeah. 1 second. Counted. Control by.
How much HP does healing word give me?
Oh yeah, I got to roll for that. Not much, but hold on a second. 1d4 plus 4 for me, I think.
Yep.
5. Of course.
Thank you, Robbie.
Mhm. Since she's down, and I know the goat doesn't take the whole space, can I move here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, movement, action, bonus action. Yep, that's my turn. Every creature that starts within a 30-foot radius, starts or enters the 30-foot radius, must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom throw or be frightened for 1 minute.
Roger that. All right, that is the end of Robbie's turn. 7.
I didn't like this. He hit me.
That
So
tracks.
we're gonna claw. 14. No.
14 hits.
Sweet. For 15.
Oh, sorry. Can I retcon just to say one thing?
Sure.
Seeing Zaishori go down, I will yell up, "What sort of price?" And that's it.
Good to know.
The 14 hits. I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Surprisingly, not. No, you're good.
Yeah. And since one of them hit, they get to hit again for a crit
Let's go.
for 19 damage.
All right. 17, 19. Cool, cool, cool. So 19, 20, 30, 32, 42, 45, 47 total for that 3 hits.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
Not
attack,
too shabby.
and then I'm gonna punch him for another 15.
Nice. 62 points of damage.
Yeah.
I don't do that much damage in one turn.
Ugh. Don't.
So you watch as 7 just starts claws out, just starts raking into this thing, and you just see body parts and half torsos just getting ripped out of it. They're getting quickly replaced, but he's not looking great. That was not a bad turn.
Yeah. Oh, I like murdering him a little bit.
Cool.
I don't crit often on my attacks.
Lies. Anyway,
It's my second
Uh,
crit.
Definite lies.
second crit ever. I've never crit.
I don't.
Anyway, end of your turn there, 7. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, 7 stands his ground. Yeah. Super angry. Still a little confused from the pink fish thing talking to me.
It did.
Did. It's like,
Cool. Valir.
Yes, sir. Um. Um. With my movement, would I be able to do the same thing I did? Like run up the wall, try to hit. I forgot what kind of creature this is.
From where
Yeah,
he is currently, no. He specifically moved back to get away from wall structures.
man, what a punk. All right.
You're currently
Uh,
hovering about 30 feet in the air.
30 feet in the air. Okay. I'm going to. Ooh, okay. In that case, I'm going to use my Fist of Unbroken Air.
All right.
Yep. Let's see. Point. That'd be a strength save.
Strength save, you say?
Yes.
That is a 13.
13. What's my strength? I don't even remember.
Should be DC 8 plus 14 is your DC, so that fails.
Oh, sweet. All right, so that'll be. Crap, I just lost it. Okay, 3d10 dice. So how would it work? Because I know he or she's in the air. It also gets pushed like 20 feet away. So what direction would it go?
So logically, since you're pushing air at them, you can either push them further up or straight back, I would say.
Okay. And this green, that's like a dome or something, right?
It's not really it's like you can see that it's like a kind of like a flame like ring on the ground that was incorporating, like it's around this creature that hasn't moved.
Sure. I'll try to push it into it to see if it gets any damage.
Okay. You see it kind of backs up into there. Does not appear to do any damage.
Man, it's just for show. Should have known. Darn circus. Darn circus.
All glitz and glamour, bro. Glitz and glamour.
Fine. Okay.
Hey, do some damage though.
I did, thankfully.
Oh, I gotta make a wisdom saving or con saving throw. Concentration.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
So he fails that. Does the creature go away?
No.
Doesn't appear to.
Valir and Ravi, with your super high perceptions, the mage in the air looks very worried.
Okay.
Like
I couldn't hear you.
noticeably worried.
All right. How far is this creature away from me?
5, 10, about 15 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah.
And this one's still blocked by the dolphin, right?
Depends on what your definition of blocked is.
Well, I mean, I guess it could go around or just through it, right? Yeah, it's true.
Could literally just eat the dolphin.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move closer to this creature over here to try to help out everybody else real quick. And then this my fist of broken arrow only counts as one attack, right?
I believe it says it's your action, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's the action for turn.
All right. Okay. So as my bonus, I'll just use my fury of blows then.
Go for it.
All right. And I'll go. Oh, wait 1 second. I don't know why roll 20 is not going for me. There you go.
25 definitely hits.
Sweet.
That is another 15 damage over here. Bad.
And once more. Oof.
Oh,
God damn. Love to see it. Pretty good on damage. So that's another 16 and 4. 20 damage.
Yeah. And it just turned into the monster, right? There's like no not like specific element or anything like that, right?
Doesn't at a glance, no. Just appears
Okay.
like it went from a pretty healthy large Goliath man to just kind of decaying larger like zombie that has like the stomach's distended and kind of like looks like it's like disformed in places.
Okay. In that case, I would just stick with code damage.
Very good.
Yeah, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, kind of still echoing out from this vantage point. Well, it's been a while since I've entertained anything fresh. For my assistance, let's call it pint of blood in a conversation.
Pint of blood.
7 will offer blood.
Pint of whose blood?
Who is this? What the heck happened? I was down for a minute.
Cool. Suji.
What? Okay.
We can get you blood. Also, what happened with Zaishuri and what did Ravi do with her?
Healing
I
word.
healed her. She's awake. She's on the ground.
Okay. So Suji, Ravi. I'm gonna repay the favor to Ravi and heal him with level. Let me make sure I'm not fucking.
I couldn't hear anything
Oh.
you just said, Chris.
Really?
Well, I heard you cut out for like.
Okay. I'm gonna use level 2 healing word on Ravi by repaying him the favor of healing story. That'll be 10. And for my action, I'm going to use mirror.
Mirror?
Those are both spells, sir. Can't cast 2 leveled spells. One has to be a cantrip.
So bonus
You
action.
just take back the heal if you just want to do it.
Yeah, I'll just take back the heal. So I'll use mirror image. Yeah,
Wait,
I'll
mirror
use
image?
Yeah,
Just kill. All right.
because I have like the one shooting at me, and then I guess move up a little bit so I can hit him with the scythe.
A mirror image is an action.
Well, I want to hit him with the button. It's pretty much the main part of my scythe.
That misses.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. Bintef.
Whose blood?
Someone living.
Guy. I assume he's only like a step up, right? He's not far away out of marriage.
Yeah, if he's on the base level, that's kind of like first row seating. So yeah, so might as well be ground level.
I'm gonna hit him.
We bonking?
He did. He finally bonked.
Bonking. I'll use
Because
the
it doesn't need strength no more.
Yeah.
You gonna do the ability thing?
yeah. And level 1.
Is this the first time?
No, I used it once. Twice.
Damn it, Luna.
Not bad. 17 total?
Yep.
Sweet. Cool.
That's it for me.
All right. That makes it my turn. All right. I got to do a bunch of stuff. I'm going to start with the easy stuff. I got to do Spirit Guardians for 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can go ahead and roll that, Vinteth. I'm gonna make some saves. Rolling. Pass. Fail, 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 fail. Sweet.
Big 17.
That one's dead. Still up, still up. Big guy, still up. Got it. All right, so now within 10 feet of the goat, right, Robbie?
30 feet.
30 feet. All right, that's everybody. Everyone on this staircase, at least. Let's just double check. Oh, that's definitely you. All right, so yeah, everyone in this general vicinity. All right, 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Wisdom
6,
15.
7, 8, 9. Rolling. Fail. Pass. Fail. Fail. Pass. Fail. 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 Pass. Cool. And that's for frightened, correct?
Yes.
Cool. Good. 2
Did,
down.
who succeeded?
Big dude. This guy. This clown.
Okay. So the main enemies, all the little zombies failed. All the main enemies succeeded.
One main little zombie succeeded. One zombie, big guy, one clown. One clown failed, the rest of the zombies failed. Cool. Zombies go first. I would like dexterity saving throws from Ravi, Saishori, the goat, Suji, and Draconis.
I gotta update my sheet. Roll 20. Save. Now.
Yeah, and it's a +4 to everybody. Because Saishori is still within 10 feet of you.
Oh, yep. All right, so 20. Oh, yeah.
Which, once again, I think is going to affect everybody except for Saishori. Saishori, can you roll for Draconis for me? Just roll d20.
Yes.
Because he came to help.
Okay.
Saishori, throw those digital dice away. Like, just get rid of them. Like, I don't know how. Just get rid of them.
Just refresh
Cool.
your memory. You'll get better dice.
And then one for the goat, Ravi. I can roll for you if you need me to.
Is this something that would knock it prone?
No, it's just an AoE for
Defensive?
damage.
It also then gets the +4 from Zaishori?
Yes.
Got it. So it's just a straight d20 plus then. Well,
Oh, cool. That is gonna be nope. Bad turn order. There we go. Rolling.
what are these deck saves?
So you guys are all basically what's happening when if you're on the staircase with the zombies and just what you're noticing, they're not making individual attacks. There's just a mosh pit of them kind of throwing fists and things everywhere. It's how you guys can dodge the attacks.
Yeah.
And it is decreased how many d6 I've rolled based on how many of them you've killed. It started off as like 8d6 and has dwindled down as you've killed zombies. So what that is 8 damage to the goat, Saishori, and Draconis. And then 4 damage to Ravi and Tsuji.
So how are we doing that with mirror image? Do I just lose them all?
No. Mirror image only happens for things that target you directly. AoEs, you take the damage no matter what. They're not targeting you. This is your ability to move out.
Gotcha. I was like, oh shit, did I fuck this up super?
Wait, sorry, what's happening to me and Draconis?
You will take 8 points of damage.
Oh, I'm down again.
Shuri is down. I'm tracking Draconis. All right, that is the little zombies. Clowns are going to. You're not afraid. I'm gonna keep shooting at Suji. So I'm gonna roll the hit. See if I
Yeah.
hit first. I do not. Second clown. I'm gonna bite Vinteth.
Light?
Vinteth, you watch as you slam the clown into the back, and it turns to look at you. You see it's holding the pop gun in its hands. It kind of puts it to the side. You watch as the mouth turns into like this creepy grin as the entire thing, the jaw unhinges. You see razor sharp teeth as it just clamps down into your shoulder. Let's see if it hits. It's an 18. Okay, you catch your shield up just in time to just pure reaction to this horrifying sight of, Tooth Clown. That's that. Yeah, Valier's right here. I'm gonna bonk him. That's a 26 to hit. For not a lot of damage. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And I will try it again. That time does not work. Just no. That's clowns. That's that. Let me do my zombie clot. Coming for 7.
No.
Miss.
Hey.
Jesus Christ. Why? Why? Just
Oh, look, man, I took off like most of a limb, some
it's true.
ribs.
He's hurting.
Yeah.
Rolling for general debauchery has ceased. Clowns are moving. 20, 25, 30. And 15, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets that there. Cool. Right. After all of that, I need. I'm just gonna keep firebolting Valier, or at least trying. Try better.
Get rid of your digital dice. Oh, actually, keep them, Dio.
Yeah, I should probably keep mine. It's fine. Cool.
I didn't even do nothing.
Just watch Valier as you're more busy with this brute ahead of you. You just out of the corner of your eye, you see a streak of fire come down. You just dodge out of the way. It sinks into the ground. He is gonna keep getting the fuck
Hello?
back. That is him. That is that. All right. Sayshori, give me a death saving throw.
Something's wrong with roll 20, and it's not me.
That's fair. However,
So would this be my second one?
No,
since
you
you
came up.
became conscious. Yeah.
Okay, so it goes back to 1. Okay, cool.
Just double checking. Very good. All right. That brings us to the end of combat. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Right.
BRB.
I'm just saying this out of character, just because I know that skipping multiple turns sucks because of the way the initiative order is. It does not make any. It does not make any sense for me to heal you. We're gonna bring you back up. You're just gonna go down again. So there's no point until we kill all this.
It is what it is.
I just wanted to warn you before I skipped healing wording you again, because otherwise it's just gonna be a waste of my bonus action.
So what did you do as your action that turn, Robbie? You did the goat?
Put
That's
out
why
the
you were
goat
able
for
to-
frightening to try to keep the enemies away from her. We need to kill these things. Just no mirror image. Just kill them. Do whatever you can to kill him at this point, because otherwise Rose is going to keep going. Jay sure he's going to keep going down over and over.
In the long game.
It sucks. I just need one turn so I can heal myself some more.
Yeah.
The best person to heal you would be Vinta, because he's going to go he's going to go after the enemies and before you, right? Vinteth is before them, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like right before.
Yeah.
Before or after?
Before.
Before. Okay, so then none of us can realistically heal you until all the zombies are dead.
And I'm too far. I don't have magic.
Action economy, guys. This is.
Yeah.
All right. So, continue to fight. Sounds like we have a deal then.
What deal?
And Tess said he would get them blood.
No.
I didn't say what I said. Whose blood? What do you mean them?
He just said living.
How much blood again?
1 point.
A single pint is doable. I think. Does it have to be all from the same person?
You just
No.
had a pint of blood.
Fine living blood is fine.
Deal.
We're gonna help vampires.
Very well. You heard him. Skitter, 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 skitter.
Receive.
You watch as off the top. At first, you're unsure because it looks like they all jump, but you're like, that is way too high. But landing without making much of a noise, you see these lithe forms, gaunt in feature, grayish, almost pale skin of humanoid. Ravi, for you, I can't hide anything from you. You see fangs. You see the eyes. The eyes are like pitch red. And they appear to be coming over.
Freaking called it.
Who
Vampire?
else wants blood? Vampires of some kind.
I made vampire friends.
Neat. Tap the round, Ravi. That's what you see.
Yep. Um, I'm going to second level Thunder Wave this area. So I should be dodging Nikolai and hitting 3 zombies.
Good. One not.
Con save.
On, you say. Fail. Fail. Fail.
Okay.
Yep. 3 fails.
Oh, wonderful. 5 whole points. Okay. They at least get knocked off. So that's something.
Oh,
Even if
this
they're
would
not
be
dead.
bad. One next to you dies. Knocks
That
them
will
10
knock
feet.
them off for the purposes of the mob, though, and the reduction in damage.
Correct. And that's 10 feet off, or
10 feet off.
cool. So here's the fun part. They're also going to take fall damage because this
Nice.
Bleachers is very tall.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 20. So yeah, they both take 2d6 fall damage. Neat.
Yeah.
Those are the rolls we're looking for, DM.
Yeah.
Neat. They both take an additional 8 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to say
Okay.
I think prone is fair here. There we go. Cool, cool. All right. That's your action, Ravi. Anything else? You got movement, bonus action?
Gonna. Turn back to Suji, seeing the mirror image cast. For the love of God, will you kill the zombies? And then I look at Vinteth. We need you up here protecting Zaishori now. Kill that thing, and I'm going to Warlord's Band to compel the attack on the one in front. So
Making me bonk the clown.
Give me a bonk.
you get it. There
That's a
we
good
go.
bonk. So base 5 damage.
Now I'll spend the level 1. Bonk bonk. Another 8.
Nice. That clown is not looking great.
My turn. Actually, no. At this point, no. The dexterity save. Sorry, the wisdom saves have already been made. It doesn't matter because everybody succeeded. I will dismount the goat, and I'm going to direct it to attack this one.
Go for it.
Bowling for goat.
Okay, go to
12.
surprisingly hits a zombie. Not hard to hit.
Bro.
5 damage.
Nice. So good. All damage counts.
That's my turn.
Right. That brings us around 7.
Yeah. And we're gonna swipe him again. For 17?
Nice.
Yeah. 17 damage. And again. For another 16 damage. And again. For another 18 damage. And then we're gonna punch him. For another 13 damage.
7 thought he doesn't do damage.
I just don't do damage to my teammates, apparently.
To be fair, you kept trying to hit the highest AC in the party that isn't you.
That's fine.
Neat. All right, yeah, you just start clawing away at this thing. You're watching this thing, bodies are just slopping off of it.
Yeah.
It's trying to. You see that like the bodies on the ground are trying to like reattach themselves. Every time you hit it, though, you see a couple more of the bodies just fail to kind of reattach and reanimate and just kind of fall to the ground around it. You're doing some serious damage. It's not
Hey.
looking great.
Hey.
Right.
Yeah.
And your turn, 7. Staying there.
Yeah. Seven's gonna hold back the bone monstrosity.
Sounds good. You hear it in your head. Excellent. Yes. Help us.
Oh, yeah, the psychic.
Us.
Yeah.
Valir.
Yeah. This dude's in my way. Let's try to attack this dude.
2 definitely hits.
Sweet.
For 17 damage. Cool. That also hits. 12. Cool.
Again. See something. Sorry. Did my fury blows on this dude.
Go for it. 18 definitely hits. Another. Give me one more. Ooh.
That was terrible.
I mean, it's 3 solid shots in there. You just run over and just pop. Shatters of ice and start to kind of like freeze its undeadness in place. Cool. That is all for your attack. You still have movement if you want to take it, or you can stay there.
I'll stay here for right now.
All right, very good. That brings us. For Suji goes. Climbing. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. 30. 25, 30. 30. 20. 20. 30. Resolving. Dead zombie. Dead zombie. Resolving things over here. Hit. All right. So for Suji, as you kind of turn around, you've been facing off with this clown that's been shooting at you. You watch as over kind of like the side of the wall, 2 of these like creatures, humanoids that have these like pale skin. You see the mouth kind of the jaws distend. You see fangs. They come over the wall, over the side, grab the clown, and just start ripping into its side, its claws and fangs. That clown ain't looking great, and he's currently got 2 of them. You watch as a couple more of them skitter past and are starting to make their way towards the big hulking fella. But you guys got some help. Cool. Suji, it's your turn.
And before my turn, I'll yell out to Ravi, I am more prepared to survive the waste not a bunch of clowns. And after seeing him get ripped into, I'm gonna just start with a scythe butt.
That hits. Still standing.
Does do a little extra damage. It's supposed to do 2 base. Saying too much math.
Oh, because you're clicking it from your character sheet, not from the monkey form. That's why.
Well, no, I'm not in
You're
monkey
not
form.
in monkey form. That's right. Yeah. So
It should
you
do
rolled
like
one.
2 additional damage.
Well, you rolled the 1 minus 1 plus 2.
Your dex is fucking you.
The dex
Yeah.
literally reduces the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's only effective really when you're in monkey form.
Yeah.
Stupid monkey.
Calm down, Frieza.
Just double. Yeah. And then I will go for a thorn whip against it. 2d.
I believe you have to roll the hit for Thorn Whip, right?
It is considered melee attack. Yeah.
Yeah, so go roll d20. So that's your spell modifier. Should
5.
be fine. Yep, that hits. So 5 more damage. Oh, he's not looking great.
Not quite enough, unfortunately. That'll be it. Turn.
All right. Vinteth. You got a clown?
First things first, I need to finish off this fucking clown. Bonk him again.
Here's some good bonks.
He's still standing?
I mean, is that all you're doing?
I'm not. I'm. Oh, boy. 14 total.
I think I know the answer. Vinteth, would you like to feed a clown soul to
Oh, the hammer's hungry.
all right.
Oh my gosh.
No, pretty much easy for anybody in here except for Seven and Saishori, who's currently unconscious. This is a funny point of order. You watch Vinteth as you slam the hammer into the side of the clown. You watch as it's trying to laugh and it's trying to hold itself together. You can still see, again, the teeth are distended and the mouth is kind of open in a weird, unnatural way. You hit with the hammer and you expend that spell energy and you feel that like pulse of energy start to run through the clown, and you watch as it starts to kind of like cripple and fall into place. And as you give into that urge to feed Amon-Gor, you all watch as the clown is literally sucked into the hand.
Like the whole body, everything?
The whole body and everything, as almost if this was just a soul
Oh.
and had no corporeal form.
I'm gonna look at the hammer and be like, huh. Shrug it off and then move up. That's all I got. Can I move through the goat? Like
As long as you don't end on the goat.
here.
That's fine.
The big guy's still in my spirit guardians.
Yeah, he would still be there.
Do I care about that zombie? I care more about on top of Ravi. That's fine. I'll just leave it there.
I'm gonna make an attack of opportunity.
From who? Oh, the zombie below me.
No, the big guy.
Oh.
That makes
Oh.
more sense.
Whoops.
Big boy's got reach. It's gonna hit. Uh, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Spirit Guardians is concentration, I believe.
Yep. I have
Counts.
advantage.
Yeah, you fine. Guardians stay.
Good.
All right, my turn. Start of the round. I would like Vinteth. You can make your roll for Spirit Guardians. I'm gonna roll. All right. So I'm just gonna roll. See what happens. What's your save, Vinteth?
14.
And Spirit Guardians is Wisdom.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we fine. Neat. So yeah,
But the big guy.
cool. I'll do his. The zombies were the more important, and I'll explain why he also fails. Neat. Okay. You're gonna stand up. You're gonna stand up. 5, 10, 5, 10. Cool, cool, cool. You are gonna shoot Suji. Actually, nope. Gotta bite the zombie spawn that's in melee with me because shooting is not good for me. That's a miss. Cool, cool, neat, neat. Get in there, clowns. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 15, 20, 20, 30. I'm going to try to shoot some of these. Hit and a miss. Y'all watch as a couple more of these clowns start racing up past the barker and start shooting off into some of these zombie spawns that are on the ground, starting to make their way over towards the big guy. One hits, one misses. Zombies are just gonna come normal combatants down there. Those zombies can't get back on. That's that. I am going to slap Valir with the big guy. Because that seems like something I should do. That's a 24 to hit
That hits.
for 10 damage. Crack. And he shall go again. That also hits for 9 damage. All right. That is all of them. Over here, I'm going to do my zombie clot. Going to go after. You know what? Let me see here. All right. I am going to attempt to flesh and tomb 7. 7, give me a strength saving throw.
I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
So, 24
You are
and a
fine.
25.
You
So
are
20.
better. 7, you watch as the zombie client starts to kind of like lunge over you and just tries to like encase you in dead body.
That won't work.
You
Alright.
fight your way through it, claws and all. That didn't work, so now it's just gonna slam you. That should be a hit.
Yeah.
And that's a miss. 8. 18 reduced to 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Okay.
Zombie clot. Um. I'm going to. Yeah, that makes more sense. We're gonna do that. Seven, take 16 points of force damage.
Okay. I don't like that at all.
Yes.
Wow.
You see, 7, as you're fighting off the zombie, like the carcasses and things that are trying to encase you, you see from that wizard that's kind of like scourging up top, he lets off a stream of magic that just pelts you in the chest.
Yeah, it did.
Great. That is him, and he's going to keep moving because he doesn't want to be here for what comes next. Cool. That is zombies. That is that. That would then be Saishori. Death saving throw.
Did it. You got new dice.
That is indeed a pass.
When my dad rolls out.
So it's 1 pass, 1 fail currently, right?
Yep.
Cool. So just to give you all an idea of why those 2 saving throws for those zombies was really important, with 1 zombie on here, and why Ravi's knocking 2 off really helped. With 1 zombie, there is no mosh pit, therefore Saishori did not have to make a save, and none of you had to make a save. But importantly, Saishori didn't have to make a save, which would have been an automatic 2 fails.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah, that happened.
did.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Top round.
Yep.
Robbie, you are up, my friend.
Okay. I'm going to first. I will first use another healing word
All
to
right,
get Saishori back up.
you're good.
For 5. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Well, actually, I do have the perception. So, to my understanding, this guy was the one who's been summoned in some way by this one, but this one is not.
Correct.
Right?
The big guy was just the masked, the giant, like Goliath. That one turned undead, just is just this giant hulking undead.
Got it. Okay. Well, I already cast a spell this turn, so I'm just gonna firebolt this one.
And it's against Thickums.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dickums.
Thickums.
Okay. And then I'm gonna slide over. And I will look at the goat and point at the big guy, and I will say, back up and ram him. I'm gonna have the goat back up, so he's 20 feet back.
All right.
And rush forward and attack with his ramp.
I'm going to give you this, right, before you roll. How much reckless endangerment are you allowing this goat to have?
Oh, you're saying in terms of like...
So he's
I
getting
mean-
momentum. He's running downstairs with this. If you are allowing him to be
Okay,
super
good.
reckless, I'm going to give you advantage. Because that seems fair. It's running down. It's getting momentum down to him.
Fair enough. All right, we'll take the reckless attempt.
All right, cool.
All right. So
It just seems mechanically fun.
I respect it. All right, so goat is going 20 feet and going for the ram. The 2d20s plus 5. Oops. Come on, beat. Oh, why do I do it that way? 15.
15 definitely hits.
Okay. So that'll be 2d4 bludgeoning damage. Because of the charge ability, the creature has to succeed on a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone, but I'll do the damage first. Six bludgeoning.
Uh, uh.
Oh, holy shit, you got him, Terror!
Meh.
That will be it for my turn.
Nice. 7.
We're gonna hit him again.
Yeah.
Slashing. 28 for 15 damage.
Cool. He's hanging on.
There's a 12 hit.
12, I think. 12 just hits.
Cool. Another 13
Surprising.
damage.
Surprising, it is a giant, slab of meat carcasses.
Yeah. And again. For another 15 damage. And we're gonna punch him. Because 7 hates him because he tried to cover him in bones. For another 14 damage.
Neat.
Yeah, still standing.
Still standing.
Shit.
All
Hit a
right.
lot.
You have.
I don't like this thing.
How
Is it
is that
looking-
thing still alive? What the fuck is going?
Yes, continue to rage.
Yeah, it's nearly 150 damage at this point. At least.
And your turn, Sam?
Yeah.
Valir.
Yes,
What do you expect?
sir.
Try to solo the boss.
So this thing is just prone, still alive.
He is currently prone, yes.
You get advantage on your melee.
I bet.
You may whack it with stick with advantage.
Yes, sir.
Big stick. Big cold stick.
Definitely hits. 13 damage. 1 second. Rolling. Damage taken. So I need to roll. Okay. You watch as Valir, you crack it in the head once. The ice starts to form around its body. You watch as it starts to lock into place, and then it just breaks out. It's holding on.
gosh. All right. Hit it again.
It is 16 damage. Okay. As it cracks out of the ice once, you hit it a second time. You watch as that ice starts to crack down its torso. You watch as it starts to try to push through, and its body just starts to freeze over. And as it's like it's forcing itself to live, it's forcing itself to move. It is an undead creature, but as it does, it can't feel the frost that is coming over. So as it sits up, you watch as an arm slops off and breaks. You watch another arm break, and as it just kind of looks you in the eye, you catch it on the backswing with the crossroads again, and just face shatters.
Wait.
It's dead.
Woo. All right. Ah. Oh, there's still these two bozos over here. Oh my gosh.
Sir, Bozo was my father's name.
Okay.
You left. That was a fucking layup. I had to.
Yeah,
I feel like you've been sitting
that's
on
good
that one.
stuff.
All right.
I have puns written for if you guys say certain words. I would never.
Oh man.
No.
All right. Or yeah, sure, why not? I'll move closer to this dude. Then use my Fury of Blows. Oh, that's.
I mean, you didn't have advantage, but
Oh
thankfully,
yeah.
roll 20 knew, because. Cool. 13. Not bad. Right. As your first hit, you got one more. There we go. See, you don't even need advantage.
No.
Cool. So you walk over to the second crown after killing the big zombie and just whack. Whoa. He's still up, but I like making clown noises. As we've learned. Cool. End of your turn, Valir?
Yeah.
Where Suji goes, I'm gonna do a bunch of zombie vampire stuff. There's one over there. I think the clowns are probably the bigger threat, so I'm gonna circle some clowns. And then down here.
Bump these clowns.
Hey man. Clowns are just trying to make a living. Oh god. Deal with these guys.
Are those more clowns down there? I know there's some more vampires.
At the bottom of the screen,
Yeah.
down here.
Zombies.
No, zombies and vampires are fighting at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, got it.
I'm trying to take care of shit off screen too.
Hmm.
Because again, this is all stuff that would have came, but you called vampires to help you, so vampires are gonna help.
This Doctor Strange looking dude, that's the one who's helping us out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He is gonna keep moving towards the. Oh god, do not get bigger. You did not cast the arch.
This dude.
He just wants to be thick. It's okay.
You know, we all want to be thick sometimes.
Yeah.
Me all the time.
Okay, rolling for attacks against some clowns. Pretty sure I'm gonna deal with one. Oh, yeah. That one's gone. I have enough to go deal with this zombie. Oh yeah. Breath weapon that was used. That one's gone. Cool. Suji.
So I murdered all of them. think now's a good time to help Saishuri get up. Is she? Did she get healed this time? 'Cause I believe.
She is not. She is still unconscious.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a level 2 healing.
No, I did get her up. I used a healing word as my bonus action.
She has 5 HP right now.
Yes, she does.
Oh, that was last turn. Sorry. I was thinking.
I did it twice.
Thought you did.
Right. Yes.
He does want to heal her more, but he is gonna move up, turn into a monkey, and sight. But
Sir, you have no monkey's forms left.
I thought I had 3 since I'm level 7.
Do you have 3 at this level? I thought you were still at 2 for some reason. Double checking.
Or is that level 8? Why?
Um, Still just 2. It just the only thing your level is tied to is how many hours it lasts.
Okay, so at level 8 I get it though, right? Because the wild shape improvement. Would that be-
Yes.
Okay, either way. I guess I'm just gonna start off with scythe attack. With the gun. I guess technically I'll stand. So. Boom. Okay.
17 definitely hits. Cool.
Honestly think healing word's the right move, but I'll just go with the scythe. But yep, healing word was the right move.
Hey man, you don't know it until you know it.
That'll be my turn.
Board. Suji. Vintef.
It's me. Everything's dead around us. Thanks with this.
Correct.
You
Got 2
guys-
zombies,
Clown.
2 clowns. The ringleader's over here. And then 7 still 1v1ing the zombie clock.
Use all my movement. I'm just gonna bonk one. Bonking today.
He certainly is.
The fat one in front.
So bonky. Cool.
Do I want to use the spell? No, not really. Just gonna call it there.
All right. All right. My turn. I got some zombies. 5, 10. He's gonna make a save.
Let's do on the
5,
go.
10, 15. 20. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna finish my movements. That's those. I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4 wisdom saving throws. Vinta, I think go on road 3d8 for me.
I did
if
it.
you
Only hit
like.
9.
No.
Pass, pass, pass. They all pass.
That's a lot of passing. Cool. Actually, 1 pass. Yeah. 9 damage. Cool. I'm gonna make 1 attack against the goat because it doesn't make sense to be a horde anymore.
Not terror.
Nope. No attacks against the goat. You had to dash to get there, you slow ass zombie. Who is the biggest threat? I'm gonna bite Valir first. Let's start with that. No, I'm not.
It's like bullywugs all over again.
I bit a zombie spawn. Cool. Neat. That's all of them. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna punch. Actually, I'm gonna see if I regenerate my corpse entombment. I do. Neat. Do I realize that doing it against you is useless? Do. Okay. That's good to know. Who is within range of me? If I move around 7, I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does that get me anywhere good?
Do I get to hit him?
Not yet.
Oh,
He's thinking about it though,
okay.
because Valir is just out of range, which is upsetting. Well, I'm gonna slam 7 twice to start, I guess. Nope. 22?
Yeah.
8. 18, reduced to 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
It is not looking good for 7 right now.
It is going to take 1 step away from 7 to give you an attack of opportunity.
Okay, and that is
Definitely
4.
hits.
Yeah. 14 damage.
Still up.
I don't like this.
It is going to attempt to flesh entomb Valir. Valir,
Yes.
give me a strength saving throw.
All right.
God damn. The
Dang.
fuck? No, what? The actual fuck? Valir, not paying attention. You're dealing with a clown trying to bite you. You almost instinctually dodge out of the way and flex off this. You know what? Yeah, you are just in tune to when filth is coming at you. And you just, this like, almost a sludge ball of zombie corpses is just coming your way, and you're able to kind of use your elemental powers to kind of push it off to the side as it all goes kind of limp around you.
On straight.
Neat. That was my turn. Yep. Nikolai on his turn, he's gonna keep getting into the mix with this zombie. Cool. 8. Saishori, you are conscious.
Okay, well, I'll get up. And I will use the entirety of my healing pool as my action, and for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite, 2nd level.
There you go. Full heal. Got up. Draconis has come to check on you. Would you like to
Mount.
And he's gone.
They're both gone because I'm replacing them with the better token.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They
Let
teleport.
me cook.
Shori mounts Draconis and they just disappear into another plane.
The grandfather takes me away.
Yoink.
Oh. God damn it. You're back up to there. Anywho, sorry, YouTube had it ready. Roll 20 likes to fuck with me.
Oh, but I am ending my turn there. I'm not gonna move.
No worries. You are there. You are mounted. Cool, cool, cool. Didn't say sure you're there. That. You are doing your thing. Top of the round, Ravi.
Yep. All right. Wait, why did this creature move over? I'm sorry, I think I missed that. Why did it move away from 7?
It was trying to get closer to Valir to shuck a ball of corpses at Valir, but Valir shook it off.
Got it. Okay. Have I at this point? So I know that the caster is doing this thing. All right. That's a good option, I think. Sorry, I just need my measurement tool once.
No worries.
Oh, nice. I don't even have to do much. Actually, okay. I'm going to step forward 5 feet. Yep, that feels like the move. Since 7's in trouble right now. I am going to attempt on the caster a vortex warp.
All right.
That is, let's just see if it succeeds before I start talking about where he's going. So that's going to be that's a con save.
That's only a 15.
Yep, he succeeds. Yep. Okay. I guess I'll Warlord's ban Valir, give him another attack.
Cool.
Wait, these are zombies too?
Those are the 2 zombies that you knocked off of the platform that are walking their way around.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The attack. That was terrible.
12 actually
50%
misses
chance.
the
Yeah.
clown.
Boo.
All right. Robbie, anything for the goat?
Yeah, I'll just have him attack the zombies.
Go for it. Definitely hits.
10.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a dead zombie.
And I'm gonna
Both in
have
the face.
kind of shove Nikolai back, and he's getting in the way of the.
Ah! The goat's on our side, right?
Yes, it's Oz. Don't mind Terra.
Doesn't
He's
make
scary,
it
but he. Sorry, I was just saying he's scary, but he won't scare you.
It's like, again, you named it terror. That doesn't make it less. Okay, cool. Goat. Got it. Your turn? You're
I
gonna stay there. You
guess
got movement left.
I got 10 feet left. I guess I'll just move up. Just try to sandwich Nikolai, keep him safe as best I can. It's yours.
7.
I'm very mad that he tried to abandon our fight, so we're gonna go up to him and start attacking him in the face
Go for it.
for 14 damage. For another 12 damage.
1 second. Rolling. 7. You watch as you claw twice into its back. You watch as it almost goes completely down to the ground, but just forces itself to stay alive. You watch his bodies are just trying to cling on to whatever the center mass is. It is holding on.
Yeah, well, fuck him. For again, for 18 damage.
DC 17 con save. that one was easier. As it starts to stand up, you just will not let this thing up. There's no give. You claw it another time. You watch as its body is trying to slop together, trying to keep its form, but you are just relentless, claw after claw, until there is nothing left moving. It is just a pile of corpses at your feet.
Yeah, that's how Seven likes his life to be. Oh,
Cool. That was 10 feet of movement in your action. So you still got a little bit more movement
yeah. Let's see.
and a bonus action.
All right. Think I can make. No, I can't make it all. Yes, I can. So over here, and that guy, this zombie right here, we're punching him
Punch.
because for 13 damage.
All right. Roll on to see just in case. Yeah, now you can't stay up. You roll behind him, just dome him in the back of the head, just knock it clean off. Just
Yeah. Ah. Why? I think the dolphin wants us to kill it.
The dolphin?
This pink fish thing.
What?
What?
Yeah,
It wants us to kill it.
I think so.
anyway, Valir.
What's up? All right. Let me try to
You can
take care
roll
of
your
this
attacks. I'm running to the bathroom real quick.
word.
So I'm at 12 HP right now.
Suck.
You know,
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah, man, I just lost 77 HP. No big deal.
So what happened?
I don't know. I killed the bone guy.
All right. Clown murder, yes?
Yes.
12 damage. Valir,
Yes.
finish this clown.
All right. 3 blows.
Oh no, he's dead. Help me.
Oh, he's
Help me
dead.
explain to
Good.
me how you murder this clown
Oh, okay.
unceremoniously.
Woo. Okay. Ignore that 11. Ignore that one.
That never
Forget about
happened. Never happened.
that. So he has a little pistol, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I see him raising his little pistol at me. I stick my crossroads in it, yank it from him, and swing it. Swing my crossroad and hit him with the end of his gun on his head.
All right. So as he goes to draw the gun against you, you are able to like disarm him with it, bring it back around, and you just crack him in the side. And again, this gun has been doing like some sort of like force damage. It's been firing off against all of you, and you kind of get that sweet spot of you disarm him. You bring the gun around. You crack the gun into the side of his head with the crossroads. You watch as the gun kind of detonates in place, dealing force and ice damage, splintering into its head as it. Oh. That's a dead clown. Bam!
Cool. I'm assuming I see the vampires and Ventef handling this clown, right?
You do, yeah.
Alright. And this is the ringmaster, right? Or the
That
ringleader,
is.
whatever you call it. Okay, I am gonna go towards him.
All right.
Yeah, because the other dude's too far. Okay. Boom. He hasn't done anything, right? He's just been standing there.
He's been approaching up until recently.
Alright. Does he want to fight?
So here's the interesting part. As you approach, he looked like he was coming into the fight. He looked like he was letting his zombies and things do a lot of the fighting for him.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach him now, he is currently no role necessary. He is sitting and watching in horror. The kind of well-dressed gentleman behind him just has an arm kind of like over his shoulder, like holding his chest, and is sitting in his ear, just like whispering things into him as he's watching all of you do this.
Is the ringmaster also a zombie?
Does not appear to be.
What about the guy behind him?
That is the smooth talking gentleman from the tower.
Ah.
Smooth operator.
Who is currently, again, the guy behind him, the guy who is in the tower, has his like arm around his shoulder, or like holding his chest, and is just talking into the ringmaster's ear. Valir, as you approach, you see the ringmaster just looks horrified. Like is just watching all of his zombies die unceremoniously, and this dude is just kind of like whispering sweet nothings into his ear.
Oh, okay, okay. And
Oh, do you want this? You can have him. I think we've had enough of our conversation. Go ahead. Hit him.
I will just yell out from the back. Keep him alive. I have a lot of questions.
that was the plan, Ravi. I'm just gonna knock him out, not kill him. And sure.
Alive is such a relative term.
So I'm just gonna nod.
Alright, I'm gonna try
Hit
and knock
him.
him out.
Just there.
You have advantage because
Oh,
he
okay.
is quite restrained at the moment.
bet. Not that big of a difference.
17 hits.
Alright. And then one more. Do I still have advantage for my second one?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
he's all right. So yeah, as you walk up, you crack the ringmaster twice in the face. You watch as the gentleman behind him just kind of smiles and chuckles a little bit, like serves you right. You have to be able to evaluate the type of prey that you're bringing in. That's just rookie numbers. Oh, Gustav. It's unfortunate this is how far you go.
Oh, that's
Oh.
his name.
Oh man.
Gustav.
No.
Anyway, Valia, end of your turn.
I think to this guy, I just say, how do you know Gustav, and what's your name?
Gustav and I go way back. As far as my name, I'm pretty sure I owe you and your friends a conversation after all of it. We'll talk then.
Okay.
Looks like the pint of blood might be in front of you on the floor.
Unfortunately, I said living.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
Gustav not
you're right.
alive?
like I said, conversations to come. Let's wrap this up. Suji.
This guy's like dead or incapacitated, right?
No, he's just surrounded.
No one else is really in combat. Oh no, he is alive.
He's
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all in combat still, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is still combat.
Okay. Mark. Oh, there is a sorcerer person up here. Is changed everything. The measuring thing's the ruler now. To- Oh, that's not even close to farther enough. I guess I'll just slash this guy and get it out of my face.
Go for it. Unfortunate.
The legendary scythe butt? Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
It's always about the butt.
Every time.
Still standing, but not
Never the
not
actual
great. The funny part is, I think you
funny.
crit on the scythe butt like 4 times,
Yeah.
which would have solved so many problems that had been the scythe.
Yeah. Yeah, and that, I'll just kind of move my character around a little. Obviously, like avoiding attack of opportunity for the most part, but kind of moving over here. I'll kind of move next to 7. Yep.
Yep, easy enough to do. Zombie spawn. Zombie spawn. Vinteth.
Yep.
What kind of damage your spirit guardian set to?
Necrotic.
Neat. I don't have to give a fuck about this.
And it can't be resisted. Because death domain
Yes.
shenanigans, but yeah.
But there's other things that we can talk after the session's over. You watch Vinteth as through your spirit guardians. Interesting as it is. Vinteth, you know how your spell works. You did not designate any of these beings as friendly. Yet they move through your space unhindered, undamaged, and unforgiving. As they tear this cloud apart.
Interesting. I was gonna ask about that earlier, but I was like, I'll wait till after. Gotta be a reason.
Easy enough. This zombie gets gangbanged. One zombie versus 4 vampire spawn. I know who I'm taking in our fight. Cool. That is their turn. Vinteth.
What's still a threat? We have ringleader guy that we don't want to kill. We have this asshole running away.
How high in the air is the spellcaster?
30 feet.
Okay.
Is the hour for my wings done?
At this point, yes. Use that mostly to survey the carnival.
What can I do to this app? Acting that deleted.
Zombie spokes.
5, 10, 45 feet up in the air. 15 away, 30 up.
5, 15, 20, 30 feet. Yeah.
Touch him.
Nah, I'm not gonna blow a. I'm just gonna call my turn there. I don't want to blow a charge. Use chill touch.
Fair enough. My turn. Do I have anything? You are going to full dip.
Man.
Where?
Out the bottom tent.
Okay.
Meanwhile, over here, shaking off, getting cracked twice in the jaw, shaking off like the frost and ice shards of the crossroads. Easy, easy, Vaughn. Easy. We don't have to do this. That's their turn. Say, Shori.
So the other dude left. He's gone.
He dipped out this way.
Who else is left?
Just him.
Draconis, do these animals look trapped?
And they haven't moved for quite some time. They honestly, I mean, you can all see, like, from the original fireball, like, this like, brazier is flickering a little bit. But the creatures haven't attempted to leave their area.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure what to do right now. I don't think I have enough movement to go after the guy.
Yeah, my horse.
If he dashes, what is 120?
His base speed for slightly base speed of 60. So yes, full dash for Draconis is 120.
You can't run straight.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120 would get you here. That's skirting. You would have to. You're unsure if you'll take an attack of opportunity from the bound ringmaster. That's up to you. It'll get you to this spot right here.
Oh, I can't move my token.
Do you not have control of this Draconis? That's my fault. God damn it. Rose, control, save, go for it.
Hmm. I'm
Oh, what the fuck?
curious. You know what? I'm just gonna bash this.
You gonna slap it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
Give me some attack rolls.
Okay.
Once more with feeling. There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna do my regular smite and then branding. Actually, let me just do branding.
All right. So add branding smite onto that. 20 damage. Saishori, as you rush up to this brazier, that's kind of like, again, it's flickering this like kind of yellowish fire that matches kind of this ring that's around this creature. You bring your greatsword down. As you hit into it, you watch as it kind of like flickers again, and you feel that magic release from you. The branding smite kind of explodes out. You watch as the brazier kind of goes dull and breaks in half as the circle around this creature flickers, and dissipates. So this yellow circle is no longer there, but the creature's there.
Oh, can I tell anything? Like, is the creature just chilling there?
Give me either an insight or a. No, let's call it insight. Insight seems fair.
Okay.
You notice that all the creatures kind of here right now have a general sense of being perturbed, as this was, conflict, but hard to read anything past that currently.
Okay. I guess I use the rest of my movement to just come here.
So, technically, unless you guys want to pursue anything, we could be out of combat. It's up to you if you want to stop and have conversations. If you are actively pursuing the mage, what do you guys want to do?
I'm pursuing.
Pursuit.
Nothing responsible for this.
Yeah.
This is a fucking horror show.
Fair enough. So I will keep us in initiative for now. Go for it, Robbie.
All right. Let me just redo my measurements just to be sure. Since obviously I have to go around the circle. So we're going to go 65 to there.
Mhm.
And then, oops, 5, 10, 15. Wait, did I fuck this up? Hold on. I started here. I thought I was going to be able to go further. Am I losing my damn mind? 65. Oh, that's fine. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's right. I cut my movements weird. I'm supposed to be one more up. My goal was visibility. So I know I don't have much of a line of sight going out of here. But with my current perception, do I see the mage?
From this angle, you do not. Just to give you an idea, the tent opening is only about 10 feet tall. So
I will use my.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, I was gonna say, with your perception and just kind of like your ideal, like your knowledge, it's more than likely it dipped out of the tent and went up. So you don't have the line of sight upward currently. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. That's my turn. It's fine. If the mage is out, if we can't pursue it, then it is.
I got some
I mean,
javelins.
it is a good attempt. I'm just saying from that vantage point, because like the tent entrance, you're looking out of it right now. You can't see up. You know what I mean?
I just don't want to waste everyone's time. I would continue to pursue this. I don't want to make us go through like 3 more rounds of combat, but I will. This thing's not lit. I don't know how fast it goes, but unless it can outrun the goat, I'm getting it.
I'm fine with he trying to get this dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gang, gang.
So I would say this. Assuming Ravi on the goat and Saishori continue to pursue, as they are the fastest members, currently closest enough. Is that fair?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but
Valir, you could catch up very quickly. Ravi, within 12, and I can wrap this up. Within a couple, 15, 20 seconds, you run outside. You start to take notice, and again, your perception is super high right now. You don't have immediate sight on the mage. From your current vantage point, you can assume one of two things. I'd say, with a mage, one of three things. First, it took whatever movement it could while it was flying and dashed straight up into the darkened night sky, and you're just unable to make it out through the clouds. It took its chances and dipped into the cavern that's about 30 to 50 feet away from you currently.
Mm-hmm.
It used some sort of teleportation magic.
Hmm.
But those are the only three ways that you think, with your current perception and your knowledge of magic, that this thing could have outrun you in the short period of time it left the tent.
I mean, I'll try. I can't fly, so at the moment, so I'll check the cavern.
Yeah, I mean, looking over at the cavern, you don't see any noticeable signs of the mage flying.
All right, I'll just come back to it.
Yeah, between Saishori and Ravi, a few seconds go by as they double back. The rest of the party kind of converges on this strange entity plus the ringmaster. We are officially out of combat.
God.
Pyro's with the cards, right?
Pyra is with the cards. Yes. So, Seven's definitely sends. What would you like to do?
7 wants to free the animal. So we're gonna hit this.
Okay, so Seven, you take your time knocking off of those.
If I'm taking my time, I'm using my masonry skills. I'll make it faster.
I say taking your time. It's seconds to just destroy them. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Yeah, but it's yeah, double damage though.
I know.
Then another double damage when I find the weak spot. It's 4 damages.
It's not hard. You break
Yeah.
them. They're braziers.
Yeah.
You're a 7. They're braziers. You watch a 7 in the matter of the next minute or so destroys both braziers and releases the animals.
Yeah. And we gotta talk to the pink thing.
But you've all gathered. What would you like to do?
Surround him.
I assure you he's not going anywhere, but if you have questions for him, please, by all means. Isn't that right, Gustav?
I think my first question would be like any information but the mage that got away.
Are you addressing the who you're addressing the question?
Oh, Gustav.
He uh his you see, like, as he's kind of like stammering through this, you watch as the figure behind him kind of like squeezes him a little bit, like, come, Gustav, they've asked you a question, you must answer it. Coral Aberrat, he's a necromancer of sorts, employed here from the circus. Look, we don't have to do this. It doesn't have to be. Shh. Oh no, we've gone far past that. We have to have a conversation.
What the hell was all of this?
We um, we are a how do I say this? Um we are a we are a bored circus of ill fortune. We like to take our talents from our home and, well, manifest them here for weary travelers and those that are unfamiliar with our ilk, and put on a show.
It's not very
You're ill.
entertaining. Sorry.
No. Go on, Seven. You're right. It was not very entertaining.
It's not. You had a bone man who just had more bones. And then the only cool thing was Goliath. He made him bad. You got these animals.
I mean, there was a lot of murder. That part was kind of cool.
Well, the murders we committed, yes.
Thank you for getting it.
So there's no greater purpose. You're just gathering to murder people. Oh, how original.
Fingers is not here.
I have a feeling Tinkers is with me in spirit.
That was the best timed meow I've ever heard.
Right?
Your goat sounds surprisingly like a cat. I'm not sure why.
He does what he wants.
That's
So, do you do this out of like free will? Is this part of the waste? I've seen quite a bit of undead things around here.
free will. I mean, I suppose it's part of free will. It's a little bit of terror we are allowed left in our lives to exact upon the world. Not many from our world are able to come here, and when we do, we take advantage of what we can. We can't move. We can't move far from here, but most of the times our shows are, well, pretty mundane.
your world. Are you from the other side of whatever the hell is down there?
Side. That is certainly a way to put it. Sure. Yes. This side, that side. We're all from. Both and neither, I suppose.
Vinteth, I am about tired of his cryptic bullshit. Cast the zone of truth. And if he doesn't start giving us some real answers, start with whatever methods you deem necessary.
Oh boy, Spirit Guardians is gone. Obviously. Yeah, I'll come over. I'll cast Zone of Truth, and I'm gonna spit on him as I do it.
Oh my gosh.
No words, just casting the spell, and then I'm gonna fucking spit on him.
What if he likes it though?
That's his problem.
Is it in his mouth?
Roll a d20 for accuracy.
I'm a monk. I have deflect missiles.
But I choose not to use them.
Oh my gosh, what do you want to know? Pretty much dead. Undead. I'm going home regardless. Just tell me what you want to know before I do.
Well, first and foremost, you say you're going home. If we kill you, what, you go right back there?
For powerful enough apparitions as myself, yes, that is where I will be heading.
Not if I eat you.
What is this other place that you refer to, your home?
Ah, well. It seems I was unlucky, and I will opportunity to talk. Are you familiar with the Shadowfell?
Well, DM, how familiar is Robbie with the Shadowfell, if at all?
History checks for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
Robbie and Valier.
Yes, sir.
The mention of the Shadowfell, it's an interesting cross section of things you've learned in your travels from two different perspectives. Ravi, from your study of the arcane and the different ways magic flows throughout the world and how it's different, it's left to be balanced, and Valir, from your understanding of the elements and the elemental planes and the fact that besides the material plane and the four elemental planes, there are other planes that exist in this world. The Shadowfell, to the two of you, is something that does exist, or at least in any historic or studies you've done. There's nothing to disprove it. It is considered the dark overlap. If you think of the world in a sense that the material plane is where you all live, divine domains where the gods tread. hells and the abyss are where demons and devils lie. Valir, specifically for you, the elemental planes, that's where a lot of your, your different elemental creatures, fire, water, wind, earth, call home and kind of cross into this plane through portals, through different ways of transcending. The Shadowfell is a plane similar to this. It overlaps the material plane. It almost recreates it in a sense.
The upside down.
It's the upside down. Yeah, it's
Okay,
very much.
I just wanted to make sure I had an understanding.
It's the dark side of things. It is. Some consider it, the holy consider it almost a purgatory, where creatures that have not been able, or creatures or humanoids that have not been able to pass over to a divine or hell realm might live, or undeath is considered a norm instead of, the unwashed, essentially.
Mm.
It is the dark place, and I would say with a 21, Ravi, you know that there is a particular balance. The material plane where you all live, that's the world as it is. The Shadowfell is the dark, gloomy, undeath side of things. But that all still kind of holds into a balance to the Feywild, the Fey realm, where life and exuberance and magic is kind of like the overwhelming version of the world. And all three of those kind of live on the same plane, but in harmony with each other, but still separate.
Yeah, like if we went to the Feywild, you'd see different versions of like the things that we are seeing.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So my next immediate thing, knowing all that, then. Wait, what's this guy's name again? Gustav. Sorry. Okay. Gustav. The cavern, the pit, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you're aware it's having effects on magic in this world, and that's where we've seen many of the undead emerge. What do you know about it? Is it how you are getting over here? What is the pit on your side? What is that cabin within the Shadowfell?
Well, you see, the simple yet complex answer is always this. Our worlds always and will always live in balance. Balance has to be maintained. Balance cannot be created or destroyed. If more of my kind are let through, there's an imbalance in your world. Or in mine, I'm not sure. But either way, here I am. Here we are.
Why can't you stray too far from the pit?
Well, I've tested this before. The further we go, either A, the less likely we are to maintain our physical forms, but also, well, you watch as the figure behind him kind of like squeezes him a little bit. Fine, I'm talking. Gods. Making sure our show stays within balance of the world and that we can stay here as long as we want, I need to be able to, well, how is it is, cure a certain type of essence, creatures, life essence. Which tend to materialize more around the pit.
Particular type, meaning what?
Um, he gestures to kind of like the creatures that are encased around you guys. The ones that Seven is slowly starting to release over the conversation.
Hmm.
As I said, balance. The more your world is unbalanced with life and exuberance and energy, the more unlife, the more fells of shadows can exist here. So, I make sure I stay well stocked with life.
How did you travel here?
Mostly walking.
Now, for what he obviously meant, how did you cross from the Shadowfell into our plane?
No. Fortunately, I have my secrets I must keep. And, well, I do wish to come back, so I will not be leaving that with that one.
So if you tell us, you can't return. But I kind of look around to everyone else first before I say his next thing. I'm going to be like, does anyone have, since he appears unwilling to give us more, does anyone have anything else they wish to ask?
Mm,
What was Goliath?
I'm sorry?
The big guy. What was he before he turned into the bloated thing?
I mean, I'm sure he was a Goliath in life.
Seven wants to hit him. He's not helping him at all.
So, do you know the guy behind you when you were still alive?
I mean, that's hard to say. It's hard to distinguish from when I was, if and when I was alive, and if and when I was this. To me, they are the same. I've been doing this so long. This might as well be my more my life than it was before I was something. So, as I said, congratulations, you've done it. You've solved the circus. You've captured me, and yada yada yada. Go ahead, finish it. Do what you
Yeah,
must.
you know, Gustav, since you're not willing to cooperate further, I have an interesting opportunity for you. Since you seem to be so much of a traveler, there's a plane of existence we've really been trying to figure out, but we don't know exactly what happens when someone goes there. I think
Seven
someone
has
like yourself would be a great test subject. What do you think, Seven?
Oh, he should definitely check out this plane in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
This day, nothing cool. I can't do anything cool today.
so
Oh man.
Well, I burnt through one showing off. And I burnt one in the fight before. And then this fight. So, yeah.
Well, he's not going anywhere, so I'm sure he'll be waiting for you, Seven.
Okay. Make him sign a contract. He will explore the plane in the morning.
Inteth, I saw in the middle of battle, didn't you absorb one of the clowns or something? It seemed like it just went into. You want to keep this guy as a pet?
As a pet? No.
Soul, whatever?
The clown was absorbed.
I mean,
Your
he
hammer
could become
eats?
food.
Yes, 7. The hammer.
Yes,
eats.
that's a good point. I mean, well,
Usually
Gustav,
Armand 4 have them.
you seem convinced you will be going home. But we might be able to prevent that from happening. Honestly, I'm not sure exactly how that thing works, but I did watch it suck up one of your clown bunnies.
I just got really happy at the idea that I could start like threatening to like eat souls with the hammer.
Well, I guess there's the can he?
Inteth that like, hey, maybe you should threaten this guy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to chew him slowly.
I asked, what's his name? What's the vampire's name? Vaughn?
Yeah.
Oh, he left.
So, I will whisper to Vinteth. Vinteth, can it eat multiple souls or whatever the hell it's doing? Can it do that in a day?
I don't know. Only eating one at a time, I think.
You should talk to your hammer more often.
The hammer talks to me.
Bad
Talk to the
friend.
hammer.
Bad friend still.
I'm not friends with the hammer.
Then why do you use him and hold him so gently?
Gently.
You
Caress
barely
him.
use him, yes. You caress your hammer. I've seen it. Slevin's gonna go attempt to pin one of the giant other things over here. And the tree man. And the alligator bear turtle.
I need DM. I don't know if I can eat more than one or more than one.
Slevin doesn't know how he feels about a monarch jaguar.
What are these creatures? That wasn't part of that.
I'm making names up. This is monarch jaguar.
Monarch
This
jaguar.
Yes, this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja alligator bear. And this
Yes.
is Groot Senior.
He's giving them names. All right, what's my questions?
Main question is, can I absorb more than one soul with the hammer per day?
Oh, yes.
Oh
100%.
yes. Oh yes. Okay. There's an interesting turn of events, Gustav.
I want to eat him.
But then he just goes home.
We don't know that.
But I can guarantee that he doesn't.
Yes, but he will suffer the entire time if I do it.
Eat the dolphin.
Yours looks fast.
Pinkfish.
What?
That
He
thing.
said to be released, and I assumed he meant dead because he's look at him. Did you want to die? As I yell at this thing.
You hear in all of your heads, no, not particularly. I just want to go home.
Ah,
Why is the fish in my head?
you act like hearing voice in your head is new.
It is.
That's weird.
I don't normally hear voices in my head. Oh, we know you do.
They're not in my head.
We can't
Yeah,
see them.
How else are you supposed to hear? Think. You hear that? That voice, you're hearing it in your head. It's just not your voice this time.
7. Speaking of these voices and the shadow people, they be from the same area as this guy?
Shadow people, shadow fell.
DM? Maybe?
It's certainly possible.
Could ask the dude.
Yeah.
You're more of a professional, 7, if you want to ask him any questions about it.
Hey, did you ever fight a war against things that look like me?
I can certainly say I've never fought in a war.
Ah. Have you fought anything that looked like me before me?
No.
Useless. Eat them. In 6 hours, I'm going to eat you. 7 goes to sentry mode.
So just look around. Like, what are we doing with this guy? Am I taking his soul?
Well, I'm
For
resting,
the
and
for the
then
hammer?
I'm taking his soul for the seed.
You're in sentry mode. You shut the fuck up and sit there.
No, I just won't move.
You could eat the fish.
No, he wants to go home.
Or clown corpse or something.
No.
I mean, certainly if you're done with him, you can just push him along.
I don't think there's any along where he's going if I have my way with him.
Vinta,
Hear
don't
that,
you owe him
Gustav?
blood?
Unfortunately, Gustav, it seems like everything comes to an end. This is the end of the Maximoff circus. Maybe you should offer them something good. Maybe they'll let you walk.
I start spinning the hammer.
Zim pulls out some chakram, some battle axes, the shovel, the
Give
trident,
me,
the spear.
Bintep, give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Fucking 0.
Or 0. 8. You look at the dwarven gentleman in front of you, kind of looks at you. Go ahead, do your worst. I've heard it all before. You're gonna destroy my soul. Go ahead. I'll come back. I've always been back.
In Dwarven, this time you won't.
Famous last words. Somebody want to hold him down while I smash his skull in?
Can I hold him in the air and we hit him like he's the penguin?
And treat him like a pinata.
No matter how you decide to do it, if you have chosen this course of action, he is not resisting. It's easy enough to do. However the party wishes to. Vinteth, you crash the hammer into the side of his head. I would say Vinteth, Valir, and Ravi. You see the smug look of a being, a creature, whatever he is, of something that has always come back. Something that is used to dying and being rebirthed and coming back no matter what the circumstance. The three of you, I think, see just that moment, that brief moment of dread. as the soul starts to get sucked into the hammer. The realization of, I'm not coming back from this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As the body of Gustav Maximoff is sucked into the hammer. And just faintly, you see that ruby gem at the hilt, or at the pommel, start to glow. As the dwarven ringmaster of the circus disappears.
This be like a protein bar for Armand, dude.
Looks like Armand is pleased.
You are all a certainly different bunch. Glad I decided to see this show.
About your payment on.
I think you should give it to him, Vintez. You have the most blood.
Seven does make a great point. Wait, so I turned to the main guy. Well, thank you and your friends, family for the help.
Subordinates.
A little of both.
Spawn, progeny.
Count von Jarek. That's your service.
Count
On
on what?
Jorik.
Jarek.
Jurek?
Juric. Jurek.
Jerk.
Got it. Count Von Jurek.
Count.
What does he? I know he's a vampire. What does he actually look like? Obviously humanoid. Does he look like an elf?
He has elven features, I guess, because you see like the kind of still long pointed ears. His complexion is definitely different than anything you've ever seen because he's super pale, 6-ish foot tall, masculine, more like muscular in build than your normal elf. He's wearing a kind of fine suit of like pressed blue with like silver buttons, with a kind of reddish purple cape that kind of drapes off the side of him. But yeah, it could be elven, could be some sort of other type of lineage. You're not 100% sure. Definitely humanoid. But well, I think I have helped with at least part of our bargain. I think we'll do a conversation and a drink, yes?
Absolutely.
That sounds wonderful.
Fantastic. You see, he would approach Vintev, the one who spoke up. He would produce a golden goblet with kind of some like finer etched filigree to it. Go ahead and fill that up, and we can have a conversation. Yeah.
I guess it's got to be me. I agreed. I'll take out my little.
I mean, I don't care if it's a combination. I'm just saying, fill that up.
We're just gonna look around. Anybody? 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 Anybody?
Oh, sorry, Vintez. I don't do that.
We know you don't
Vintev.
bleed, Seven.
Egg, and don't you forget it.
He would do anything.
Vintez, aren't you the weird blood guy? Can't you just make some?
I cannot make blood. No, I
Does
just
he care
believe
about
that
demonic blood?
blood is sacred for Lynn. is the giver of life and the mother. Fuck you, Suji. I'm just gonna take my dagger out and fucking cut a
Just cut
vein.
your wrist.
Look, you made blood.
While he's doing that, and I see him just stabbing and syringing himself. I try the alchemist jug, and I think of blood.
You do not get blood from the alchemist jug.
Oh,
Good try. Does not work.
That would have been cool and also horrifying.
hilarious. He's just draining himself.
Mechanically, to give me a pint of blood, I need 10 hit points.
Sure.
That can come from a combination, one person. I don't really care.
Once again, I'm looking around the room as I'm slowly bleeding into this fucking cup.
Yeah.
Anybody? No?
I'm not
I'm
feeling
like-
so hot.
Clear
But,
myself.
I'll take my scythe on my arm and drain some.
7 will do it in Spear's like, oh yeah, here, sure.
What's
Does
that, Shori?
nothing.
I heard Zaishori. I heard a voice.
He said no.
Oh.
I'll
Fuck.
contribute.
You will?
I put 2 health into there.
You are contributing, Zaishori.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I gave him like 2 little droplets.
Little droplets of a
For
Seriously?
flavor.
Flavor.
from tiefling spice.
No, I'll give you
oh my gosh, yeah, with the vampires, you basically did just spice the blood.
Tiefling's like the fucking saffron of the blood. Let's see.
I'll give you 5.
Five?
Yeah, he said he
5
needs
drops or
10,
hit
right?
points?
AP.
Oh, dude, that's majority of Suji's helping out.
Sorry, Shuri is down?
Yeah, like what? What are you talking? Yeah, that's why you can't.
She used her
No,
whole
they
healing pool.
sure used her action to drop her healing pool into herself.
Oh, okay,
I
got it.
missed that. I just knew she was up for 5.
Nah, she's full
Yeah.
HP. Alright, so 2 from Suji.
Man, what a
3 from
noble
me.
sacrifice that would have been.
I'm
Take it all,
genuinely
take my
surprised.
blood.
The last with me.
3 HP from me, 2 from Suji, 5 from Zaishori.
Wait. I don't want to put in more than Vinta.
You already
No.
That's why I was so confused. Like, he volunteered for this. Why are you?
No. I will put in just 2.
Mm.
Alright, so 5 from me, 5 from them.
said 2 and 2. You're still missing 1 HP, buddy.
Oh, I thought you said fucking 3. Whatever. Alright. 6 for me. 7.
Hey, no.
37.
All right. Vinteth, as you fill the goblet and approach Vaughn with it, you see he swirls it around. Acceptable. Please, let's have a drink. Let's have a conversation. I'm sure you have plenty of questions. Gustav, well, a man in fear and arrogance isn't usually the best source of information.
Well, he's gone now.
I
Ball's
saw.
hammer.
You are all quite an interesting bunch. Well, I've seen the show quite a few times, and that was the first time I felt compelled to say, well, get involved for what I thought was going to be the winnings.
Is it always a slaughter like this?
Honestly, for the most part, Gustav only contacts me when any living creatures actually stumble upon the circus. The circus has several planes that are just undead killing each other, which gets rather boring. So I
So
got-
we were just the unlucky travelers this time around.
yes, he sent me word that there was some live meat incoming, and I said, Well, certainly interesting to watch. But as I did, I realized that Gustav might have bit off more than he could chew. So here we are. I got what I wanted, and you see he kind of swirls the cup and gives it a sip.
So
that
I'm
came at a
assuming.
price.
Oh, no.
So, let's talk.
I'm just
Well,
trying
I
to wrap my head
assume-
around the fact that this guy like sacrifices creatures and has this whole stupid ass undead show around it. Like, what is the point
Entertainment.
for who? Is he just that bored of quote unquote balancing? Like, decides to like have a circus around it. What is his major malfunction? What was his major malfunction?
Probably prayed to the mother.
Dwarf, you motherfucker.
Do you think Seven knows what species are? He's a talking rock.
Well, I mean, I suppose part of it was he just didn't want to. The urge not to be sent back to the unfortunate life and existence that is the Shadowfell is pretty inspiring.
Why the necromancer? Why the theatrics? How long has he been doing this?
I can't specifically say how long, but as far as I've been coming to shows, century or so.
Probably should have asked him that.
Do you usually come to these shows mostly for the remains? The one. Just out of curiosity. Dinner and a show, I would guess.
I mean, usually I only come if Gustav tells me he's hooked live ones. I don't need to. I mean, watching a bunch of idiots kill each other is again fine entertainment, but actually getting to feast upon it's definitely the highlight.
Why? What prompted this relationship that he summons you when he has fresh meat, quote unquote?
Again, I doubt it's coin, as coin doesn't really go far for that. I don't know. Maybe he's tired of adding to his circuits. Maybe he doesn't have a. He has a capacity. I'm honestly not sure. Maybe he was thinking about it. Maybe some part of him worried about the opposite effect. Maybe he thought I was gonna save him from people that were going to kill him. Well, that would be silly.
I just started laughing along with him.
You should know where my loyalties lie, and I don't really like to get my hands dirty if I don't have to. So I appreciate your sacrifice.
So, do you work for somebody, or are you just on your own?
Oh God, no. No, I work for myself. I am a freelance. I don't know how to. I have thralls. I have servants. I have my own estate downstairs, I suppose.
But
Down.
you're also from the Shadowfell.
Of course. Where else does dead reign and take care of things?
But you were living once, no?
Me personally, no. No. Some of my thralls, of course. I have and has always been. That's the fun thing about existence, right? People like to think of this balance of souls existed and then they were corrupted and they were changed and then things happened, but the Shadowfell and its people, this existed as long, if not longer, than the things of the material plane. We've all always been and always will be.
But you have the appearance of an elf. Is that not your true visage?
I mean, this is who I am.
But the elves are created by the mother.
Are they now?
Here we go.
Oh, please
what
do
what
say
was that?
more.
Yes, please. You've certainly piqued my interest.
I wasn't created by the mother.
You're not an elf, 7.
You don't know that.
Yes, please elaborate on that. And I'd like to also point out that the blood was more of a gift than a sacrifice. I don't like the connotation that word holds.
Humans. Humanoids, I suppose. Terminology never set well with me. Anyway. Yes, I am familiar with your Soren Lin. Yes?
Yes.
Interesting being she is.
You've met her.
Oh God, no. Nothing so full. How to put this? How to put this in a way that the laws will allow me to?
There it is.
Oh yeah, of course.
But laws again. If you've always been here, what are you bound by?
We are bound by a contract of survival. Let me put it this way. I only say as much as I have to here. This world's bounds do not apply to all. Though this world's bounds apply to those that are bound here.
So, if I'm understanding you correctly, you cannot speak this plane, but in Shadowfell you could.
What I'm saying is, if you were to so happen to find yourself upon the estate of Jurek inside the Shadowfell, I would welcome you all as guests. And I have a reputation of entertaining guests to the utmost that I am capable.
Well, that is a very generous offer, Count. And I'm sure we would like to take advantage, especially given, your offer to entertain and potentially answer some of these more pressing questions we have. But at least on my end, I don't know how to get to the Shadowfell. Gustav wouldn't answer, but I am curious if it has anything to do with that giant cavern over there.
Did I insight check him on when he said entertaining guests, whatever?
Sure, give me an insight check.
See if he's like any hidden meaning behind trying to lure us there and fucking eat us. Oh, advantage. Fucking 21.
As far as you can tell, he's being sincere. You have had several of these conversations now with beings that are at least somewhat tied to their speech on what they can and cannot say.
Hmm.
He seems like he's skirting around a conversation, but I think what you'll notice in this moment is he's been one of the ones who's gotten closest to saying what he wants to say without actually saying. Like, he has been skirting with that line very closely. There are several ways to, well, meet an end. There are two surefire ways. Well, if you're well versed in it, the Shadowfell as it is. It is a connecting point. It is a bridge between this life and the next for those that are unsure whether they will live, die, or move on to a particular plane of existence. So, one skilled enough can ride somebody who is on the verge of death. Or, if you're bold enough, he kind of looks off. From here, he looks off to his right.
Towards the pit.
Towards the pit. If one was bold enough and had good enough reason to pass, you could barter passage from the Guardian.
Hmm.
The Guardian holds sway over balance. A reason to move towards death must have a counterbalance of how it benefits life. So be careful if you approach that way. But it is possible.
Gustav claimed that if these creatures are able to get here, that there is already an imbalance in our world or yours. Would this guardian be the one to speak with about that?
It is certainly a It's certainly a bargaining chip of how they got here. I'm not sure if it's a bargaining chip of how you get back there, I suppose. Imbalance exists. Balance needs to exist between the Fae, the Shadow, and the material.
Okay. What he was saying before, what can you tell us about what's happening out there without violating the laws you're subject to?
Out around the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is more simple than anything else. He kind of looks around him for a second. It seems my time here might be short, but you have my name. You have a way to reach me if you ever find your way on the other side. I can offer you this as I go. Balance must be maintained. 3 planes. Fae, Shadow, Material. Beings you call gods. One of which oversees this balance. One of which, well, God or Guardian, their title I will allow you to interpret for yourself. Always trust, but never trust the serpent. Watch as the camp around you starts to burn. The tents start to engulf in flames. You watch as several of the vampires spawn around you, ignite into bursts of radiant energy. As the circus around you starts to descend into ash and vapor.
I will just look at the count before he goes and just say, thank you for doing what you could. I hope we'll meet again.
He holds onto his form a little bit longer. You're all certainly an interesting bunch. The most interesting I've seen in a long time. He looks at over at Viddev. Should you find your way home,
Go again.
Oh my god, here we go.
I'm sure we will meet again.
Oh, snaps.
Oh man.
As he ignites into flame, the circus dissipates around you. You all find yourself about 60 or so feet away from the pit. Your carts and camels probably about 40 or so feet away from you. The circus gone. And just the party here. Is there anything you wish to do?
Vintef?
I'm standing
The
there,
fuck?
like hammer at my side, hand reached out, like half trying to say something, like slackjaw, like again.
But hitch a ride on the dead. Well, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here. But maybe the way to the Shadowfell is through Mora.
Do we have to go there?
Not right now.
Okay, good.
Why
But-
does he know I'm from Morend?
That's a good question. Vintef, Seven, Count von Jurek just basically told us in so many words that the gods, at least as we know them, are not potentially not even responsible for our creation.
Yeah.
I want answers.
Well, it wasn't made
So
by
if
God.
you don't know what you were made by.
By man.
But yes, I know. But you know what I mean, Seven. It's what I mean to say is if he can give us answers, then eventually, yes, I think it's worth trying to go.
Fine.
Especially with what we know is coming. The grandfather.
Yeah. And it's Vintef's fault again.
Maybe it's more so that I don't know. Vintef,
Yeah.
any have you prayed to the mother since you've been here? Any
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened when not yet, at least.
are you willing to return to Moran once we're done with everything we came here for?
Of course. That was gonna have to be dealt with eventually. More questions. Question. Why does he know where I'm from?
Seems like everybody knows your business, Vintef.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't just him. It was that weird ass fucking shopkeeper guy. Whatever he was. Fortune
He at
teller.
least had the
Are you
had the
actually
excuse to
popular?
You sure you're not undead as well?
Yeah.
All these undead people seem to
You
know
just watched me cut my wrist and bleed into a fucking cup. I'm pretty sure I'm not undead.
Yeah,
Did
but
drink
you're
it.
from Morand. You're an orphan.
What does it have to do with...
Maybe where you're from isn't where you think you're from.
That's quite the possibility. Probably yes. Who knows?
I'm moving my hands at him in more awkward ways. Doesn't know what voices in his head are. Doesn't think. Doesn't know.
Devin, you're right. I am technically from Morend. I don't know where I'm actually from.
Thank you. That's the last time I want to say that to you.
I knew what you meant, Seven. No, you're right. He might not be. And
Yeah.
in fact, Vintef, I'd be questioning everything if I'm you.
I've
given
been
you're right,
questioning
that's a
everything,
weird
Robbie!
fortune.
I've been questioning everything for fucking months!
I think next mysterious weird person that talks to you and mentions go home, you should try to clarify if it's Morand or not.
Yeah, have them write it down.
That's a very good fucking point. God damn it.
Maybe you're from the Shadowfell.
That's
Yeah.
maybe. I
Maybe
don't
they
have
want you
any-
to come back.
Don't have any answers.
Maybe I have a good reason for all this animosity. Maybe you're those things I'm fighting.
Maybe we can learn more about the fraudulent Sorendin and this thing she calls father.
I don't know.
I'm ignoring that. I'm choosing to ignore that.
I'm just assuming she can't hear me out here in the wastes, where apparently the gods do not pay attention to anything.
Maybe you're a child, but you're marked by another. You're no longer hers.
Well, if Count von Jurek is right, none of us are hers.
Or she could have just created us in the image of something else that was here before. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I sure as fuck don't know. Do any of you know? Seven, you always have the answer for something. Do you know?
I pull out the wand.
Oh, we know you know, DM. Fuck you.
And I have Avada Vinteth. Make a charisma saving throw.
Adam.
Also, quick question, DM. When you went through the talk, was the one line always trust but never trust the serpent, as in snake, or servant?
I heard
Yeah.
serpent.
Serpent.
Yeah, I heard
Snake.
so.
Serpent.
Okay, making sure.
Okay.
You actually wanting me, you asshole?
Yes. I too
He
want
hasn't done it in
consequences.
days.
Yeah.
I have disadvantage. That's
Yes.
we're both gonna
You were
fail.
forced to smile.
Now is the time. Yes! You all watch as Vinteth creeps into a smile.
Yes, we did it!
What is happening?
Is it
So-
It's
terrifying?
Oh my God.
horrifying. It's horrifying to watch.
That doesn't look natural at all. Like he's not even meant for it.
Vinteth, those muscles have not been used in so goddamn long.
It looks like he's in pain.
I'm
Don't
still
take it the
trying
wrong
to scowl
way.
through it.
But I don't think
Yeah.
you're meant to smile.
No wonder he's never happy.
Yes. The wand giveth, and the wand taketh away.
The mouth is smiling, but the eyes are frowny so hard.
Oh, it's the best use of my wand yet.
What happened to these creatures?
Everything
Yeah,
burned.
what happened? No, what happened to all the animal type things? Are they gone too?
Everything burned.
Oh, DM, is
All
there
the
anything in
creatures.
here? In these things?
I don't know how to break this to you all. The conversation you just had literally disintegrated the circus around you.
Everything's gone. The dolphin.
Yeah.
You
all-
are
He
left
said that.
I'm
in
just making
ash.
sure.
Yeah, you are left in ash, your party. You can see your carts and horses
Man.
about 40 feet away from you, outside of what was the tent beforehand. But yes,
They took the dolphin?
everything is gone.
But did he get home?
You'll have to find out.
Eh,
All right.
I wanted to deck the dude in charge of the game. That was my plan after defeating all this, running right there, decking him, and then leaving. But whatever.
Hey, there was a lot that could have happened. So, it is now evening. The sun has set. The carnival is well in place. Do you wish to make camp here or find another place to make camp?
Yeah, we're moving away from this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Away from
What,
the
just
pit
because it was on
space.
fire a little bit? Things from miles around could see?
Away from the pit.
I don't want to wake up in a undead aquarium.
Gustav's
Yeah,
not coming back.
I'm gonna agree with getting away from the pit.
All
I
right.
don't want to wait
Yeah.
for my life to be over. Cool. So you gather your cart and camels and Pyra. You move as far away as you can. Nikolai kind of looks at all of you like, well, that was some weird shit, right?
Forgot you were here.
Oh,
I'm surprised I'm alive, honestly.
Yeah. There.
I fought 1v1 for a zombie for like so long.
Same.
I always believed in you.
Just like picturing, like there's all this fucking death and carnage. We're mauling these giant fucking monsters, and this dude just fucking soloing a zombie for fucking minutes. Like, help, anybody?
I was holding them off you, Nikolai, for a bit. I was kind of hoping you just, jump off and maybe take a little fall damage. But
I mean, I
you
appreciate
stayed
it.
in
Like,
there. You really stood
There-
up to that zombie.
there was a zombie there, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep stabbing it until it died, and then I think eventually, it got like bludgeoned to death by blood, and then I got to walk away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to him with my creepy ass smile still going, and just pat him on the shoulder, and then turn away, just to unsettle him.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. Something about your smile.
But you guys gather your carts, move several, 100 feet away, either up further north or just away from the actual center pit. Eventually, between Ravi's increased perception and Valir's just natural ability to find places to kind of bed down, you're able to find a spot comfortable enough and defendable enough to go to sleep. So, are there any spells you got to cast before you go to bed?
No.
Let me just unload my spell slots real quick.
Oh, I put Vintet's smile in the D&D chat.
Yeah, about right.
All right, DM. Question for the sake of the wild
Ugh.
magic bullshit: does me spending
Yeah.
spell slots on the hammer count?
You'll have to find out.
Oh, God damn it!
So, yeah. How much health did the bone thing have?
Naturally,
Yeah,
150.
and unnaturally.
It was immune to psychic damage
Ah. That's so
and
rude.
had unnatural fortitude. So basically, anytime it was dropping below 0 hit points, it had to make a con save to not die.
I hated it.
Yeah.
How many times did 7 kill it and it saved itself?
6.
Jeez.
Yeah, it didn't want to die, but it stayed alive for a while.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other spells before you go into bed, or are you going to bed naked? This is directed at
I'm
Rob.
good. I'm good.
Oh.
I'm putting up the dome.
So one spell for
I'm
Dome.
not gonna. What?
So one spell casting for Dome.
Yep. Not
Cool.
doing 85 alarms this time.
That's fair. That's a fair
Alright.
way to live.
I think I'm good with just forcing Vintet to smile once for a couple minutes.
I hope
Against
that
his will.
affects you. 'Cause I was mainly using the hammer as a precaution against waking up in the morning and getting shit on, but we'll see.
You
So
are
Shuri
pretty
just
close.
feels reassured that she made the right decision. All these false gods and their false words.
As you all bed down for the evening. To go into next week's session, I will ask for these now, and we will resolve them next session.
Right.
Vinteth.
Yeah.
I need 3 D100 rolls.
I remember what a 99 is.
That's a good one. Saishori, I also need 3 D100 rolls. Duji, I need 5 D100 rolls.
Oh yeah.
Three, 3.
Oh.
Hammer didn't count. Ah.
Ravi,
Yep.
I need 8 D100.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's only about half of what you did last.
Yeah, it's fine.
No big deal.
Hey, I think you actually plussed off of the D100 rolls.
You came out ahead. Both came out ahead, but only like.
All right. So, for the sake of this, you all get a long rest. So you can go ahead and mark that off.
Hell yeah.
So we lose the point of exhaustion from the prior day.
You lose for the current state of things. You lose the point of exhaustion for the previous day.
Mm-hmm.
Any abilities you gain from the previous day fall off. So extra spell slots, extra d6s, extra anything. Disappear temporary hit points, and then we will start next session with some new stuff.
Yep.
Hey.
Maybe I should have just cast the 8 alarms.
Just roll the dice, man.
Yeah, you got.
I'm thinking about it.
But for this session, the evening goes uneventful as you all eventually bed down to sleep. You wake up the next morning in various states of aware, awake, exhausted, depressed, and energized, preparing for your next day of journey through the wastes. For your next investigation, whether it's the pit, looking for Zepharel, or beyond. That's where we'll pick up next week.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
So many notes.
Sounds good to me.
So just to
Vampire
confirm,
Daddy!
Yeah. Oh,
so because
Zaddy.
cantrips aren't exactly spells, that didn't count towards my 100 roll, right?
What's your definition of cantrip?
When I use Thorn Whip.
I counted it.
I don't know, I think I'm at 6. Because
No,
I
you're at
use
5.
Ice Storm, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, Good Berry, Mirror Image, and then the Thorn Whip.
I had you at 5. I had you at 6 if you were. We retconned the one healing word.
Yeah.
Like,
But I'm
5
at 6. I'm at 6 if you count Mirror Image. Because I casted Good Berry for the goats. I used 3 talking things. Ice Storm on the big flying guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 4 too, because I blew 2 level 4s with the banish and the light on the mana core. Then Spirit Guardians in the Zone of Truth.
You might have missed Zone of Truth. That's correct. Suji, what are you saying yours were?
I'm type.
Ice Storm, Speak Plants, Speak Animals, Good Berry, Mirror Image, and Thorn Whip.
talk to plants. Shouldn't count.
Shouldn't count.
Yeah. But
And I
I do.
assume the, what's it called? The breath is not considered a spell. Fire monkeys.
I'd relish in this feeling more when we can like make him have to check his shit.
Oh, and he has to track a bunch of random things.
All right, fine. I missed one for Suji and one for Fintech. Go ahead and roll extra D100s. I'm fine with it.
I am too. I hope.
91 for Vintech.
And now Vint hit the stuck in Seven's head for the day.
What?
And Suji's a 49.
That'd be a great negative thing for both of us. I will
No.
bully you in my own head constantly. Or you see unending terrors.
Cool. 5 February Indeed 100s, and we will start when you wake up next week with those. But in the meantime, thanks for playing my circus.
Oh, shit.
The episode.
You could have just walked past us.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was 110% a way you could have gone.
But then I wouldn't have met Goliath and gotten joy. And gotten so mad at a goddamn bone monster that tried to swallow me. And then refused to die for so long.
It was close. Like you had that thing on the ropes for a while, but like undead fortitude is a thing, and it's really good.
I need it.
You're not undead.
Yet.
Or if you
Manny,
want to
you,
be.
you,
Are you even
Manny,
alive?
you read on surviving the dungeon as a barbarian.
Yes, I'm not caught up yet.
All right, good night, stream. They're talking about
Good night,
fucking
stream.
vanilla shit.
Stream.
Bye.